Hi guys, Gigi for GB. Remember I told you there's no such thing as coincidences. Check this out. CNA, Catholic News Agency. Pope Francis instructs Vatican entities to move all funds to Vatican by September 30th. Cruise now. CRUXNOW.com. The Vatican's Economy Ministry in July issued a new investment policy requiring all Vatican departments to transfer their assets and investments to APSA via its accounts at the Vatican Bank, known as the Institute for Religious Works, or IOR. No specific deadline was given, but the decree published Tuesday says all assets must be transferred by September 30th. And Jehovah's Witnesses are doing the exact same thing. Here's this little clip from this young lady.
Hey everyone, hope you're having a fantastic week. So I did want to report on this. I've seen a couple of other YouTube channels report on this, but the mainstream news hasn't really talked about this, and it has to do with the Vatican Bank. So yes, the Vatican, the Catholic Church, has a really big bank, and it's interesting. It's been going on for centuries. It's been active and funding lots of things for centuries now, lots of investments, lots of opportunities out there, and Pope Francis issued a rescript on Tuesday emphasizing that all Vatican departments and institutions are required to move their investments and cash to the Institute for Works of Religion, commonly known as the Vatican Bank, within the next few weeks. So this is a pretty big order, pretty tall order. There's a lot of money and cash invested in all this. The document appeared to be a little more than a hurry-up legal memo, but in fact it's actually a complete rewrite of what they had in order just a couple years ago. So they're calling all cash and all investments back into the Vatican's own institutions from outside banks and accounts. So it's a big pull off the markets. It's also, as you can see, it's more of a significant financial policy change of his pontificate. So they're calling it the predicate evangelium in Latin, the authentic interpretation of his apostolic constitution. The interpretation actually changes part of the law completely, barely 5 months after the predicate evangelium itself was issued. The changes appear to strip away a major area of competence from the Holy See Department, which acts as a sovereign wealth fund for the bank, contracting body and a paymaster of the Curia, the Holy See. Francis has also spent several years building up the APSA as a central investment manager for the Vatican as the Holy See, but Tuesday's reform appears to transfer management of all assets and investments apart from the Holy See's real estate portfolio, which is vast, away from the APSA and over to the IOR, which isn't even a curial department at all, strictly speaking. And all this was done even without a singular mention of APSA in the text of the rescript itself. So the Pope has issued a clarification which instructed the Vatican authorities to read a law to mean something totally different to what its text actually says. So it is a new reform. It was first proposed during the term of Cardinal George Pell as head of the Secretariat for the Economy. So this is pretty big to pull all of their money and financial transactions. The execution of the financial transaction referred to is carried out through the Institute of the Works of Religion, which is aka known as the Vatican Bank and the Holy See.
Be sure to check her out. You guys can do your own search and look at and watch her video. But I want you to watch this video.
Because they own the place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
There it is. It's official. You and I know that Jehovah's Witnesses always are criticizing the Catholics. If the Catholics go to the left, they go to the right. Catholics say you go to heaven. Watchtower says you live on paradise earth, right? Catholics say Jesus died on a cross. Jehovah's Witnesses say he died on a stake. What they're at odds. But really? No. They're in the same club. It's official. They have insider information. You know it. I know it. They have insider information, and they're both doing the exact same thing. They know something is up. You're watching the news. So, when we pray, let thy kingdom come, beautiful, because they're going to be holding all this money. Good for them. Wouldn't it just be beautiful, right? Like if Jesus comes down and he has a cameraman, right? And we get to see the governing body with shitloads of cash and gold and silver. And see what happens to them for storing their treasures here on earth instead of taking care of the brothers and sisters who are hurting all over the land. So have it, Watchtower, have all the money, steal all the congregation's accounts, steal all their properties, because Jesus said it's not going to get any better for you. This is the best it's ever going to be for you, the governing body of Jehovah's Witnesses in New York.